Okay, my student. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Arwin? Hope you always fine, healthy, happy, and also like your family at home, right? My student. For in this occasion, I would like to say to you that the situation in Bandar Lampung, we still in the pandemic. Okay, now we got to daring. Okay, and we just hope, inshallah, the situation will be changing, so we can meet again, we can talk again, we can share again. Yeah, we can study again in the normal situation. It's okay, no problem. Okay, this is what is that? Takdir from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. My student, today we still differ. Our material talk about folk tale. Last meeting we study about PH1 daily test 1, and thank you very much. I would like to say for those who already did it, and then you are a good student. For today we are going to differ about the folk tale. What is the folk tale, and what is the characteristic of the folk tale? What is the legend features, kind of folk tale, everything. You got to watch this video. I have take a video from YouTube and put my video, and you just listen and also watch all the instruction in the video. That's all. Have a nice day. May God bless us and happy watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Do you know what is narrative text? Or have you ever heard the type of this text? Apakah kalian tahu apa itu teks narasi? Atau apakah kalian pernah mendengarkan jenis teks ini? So, a narrative text is an imaginative story to entertain people. Teks narasi adalah sebuah teks yang bersifat imajinatif atau hayalan yang gunanya adalah untuk menghibur orang. Narrative text can be in the spoken or written form. Teks narasi bisa dalam bentuk tulisan ataupun diceritakan secara langsung. The function of narrative text. This text has some function like to entertain, to educate, and to develop the imagination of the reader. Fungsi dari teks narasi ada beberapa. Yang pertama untuk menghibur, yang kedua untuk mengedukasi, dan yang terakhir adalah untuk mengembangkan imajinasi pembaca. Language features of narrative text. Fitur bahasa pada teks narasi. The first one, use simple past. Tenses yang digunakan dalam teks ini dalam bentuk masa lampau. And then the adverb, using adverb of time to tell the past event. Kata keterangan waktunya menggunakan kata keterangan di masa lampau like once upon a time, one day, and so on. And then using time conjunction atau penghubung like when, then, suddenly. There is a specific character. Ada tokoh utama di dalam teks narasi tersebut, like Cinderella, Snow White, and so on. And then action verb, a verb that shows an action. Jadi di dalam teks narasi ini juga menggunakan action verb atau kata kerja yang menyatakan aksi atau tindakan, like kill, walk, jump. There are some direct speech in narrative text. The function of this direct speech to make the story lively. Jadi ada banyak direct speech di dalam teks narasi yang gunanya untuk membuat suasana terlihat hidup atau terlihat nyata. Like Snow White said, "My name is Snow White." The direct speech uses present tense. Direct speech pada teks narasi ini adalah dalam tenses simple present. Generic structure of narrative text. The first is orientation, pendahuluan. Orientation contains the introduction of characters, background, time, and place. Orientation biasanya berada di paragraf pertama, di mana bagian orientation ini terdiri dari pengenalan tokoh, latar belakang, tempat, dan waktu cerita tersebut terjadi. The second is complication, permasalahan. In this part, the problem of the story developed. Complication ini biasanya berada di paragraf kedua. Dan di dalam complication, masalah pada cerita mulai muncul. The third is resolution atau pemecahan masalah. Resolution is the ending of the story. In this section, all of the problems must be resolved by the main character. Resolution atau pemecahan masalah. Biasanya ini berada di last paragraph atau paragraf terakhir. Jadi in this part, di bagian ini kita bisa tahu solusi dari permasalahan yang timbul di bagian complication. Biasanya, in the resolution, there is a moral message or advice that we can take from the story. The moral value in the ending of the text is called coda. Dan pesan moral yang ada di dalam resolution ini atau di akhir cerita ini kita sebut dengan coda. Do you know there are so many types of narrative text like legend, fables, folk tales, short stories, etc. Ada banyak jenis-jenis dari teks narasi. Contohnya legenda, dongeng, cerita rakyat, cerpen atau cerita pendek, dan masih banyak lagi. And now we will study about the folk tales atau cerita rakyat. Folk tale, cerita rakyat. A folk tale is a tale circulated by word of mouth among the common folk. Cerita rakyat adalah sebuah kisah yang diedarkan dari mulut ke mulut di kalangan rakyat biasa. There are so many examples of folk tale, especially from Indonesia, like Sangkuriang, Timun Mas, Bawang Putih dan Bawang Merah, and so on.
Well, my student, hopefully you understand about the material of the narrative text, especially about the folktale or cerita rakyat. That is our material today. Thank you very much, and may God bless us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.